Hey, what's up, everybody? Mike Lowe here, and we are jumping back into a replay here of episode 6. Having trouble, honestly, just getting consistency. It's been weird. Like, not that I want every single game to be close per se, but just momentum is just such a powerful thing on All-Madden, and maybe even in Madden in general this year, it seems like. But I do think it's tied mostly to All-Madden. But the gameplay's been really, really solid. It's been good. My dog's chewing a boner next to me, so if you hear that, that's what that crazy noise is. Um, but the games have been, we've been blown out week 2. The Packers killed us. I mean, they put up like 60 points. This last week, you can see up on the screen there, we beat the Falcons 37-7, 2 defensive touchdowns, forced 4 interceptions, had 4 sacks. I mean, just a game like I've never seen the Lions play, truthfully. So, kind of a weird situation there, but those things happen, and so. Tried playing this game earlier. Again, just the momentum's such a weird thing. So I guess if there's a piece of advice I can give you, whether it's this slider set or someone else's, is just you really just try to get a grip on momentum. I think it's a realistic thing. I mean, momentum is obviously a thing in sports, but boy, it's really hard to overcome it, especially in All-Madden, especially with a bad team like the Lions and so on. So anyway, we're going to jump right into gameplay. If the game, produces somewhat of a NFL-looking game, we'll get through it this time. And then I'll kind of go through some things at the end of this stream, such as like how scouting's been and whatnot. But it's been, like I said, this first season especially, as I go through kind of locking a good slider set that I am trying to use and recommend to others. And again, that's up on Operation Sports, by the way. But I think this first season there's games I reset. This is funny because in MLB The Show franchise, I have 6 games left out of 162. I probably reset one of them or maybe 2, and I don't even remember why, but they were for like actual reasons. Like I think one power went out when I had it on pause or something like that. But so it's not really a thing I do. But with this game, this game it's very, very different. Tuning Madden versus a game like MLB The Show. I mean, totally different. And so it has been a lot. It actually helps me because you have such a small sample size, 16 games. So restarting games, it actually helps me tune some of the gameplay settings because you're seeing the same 2 teams go at it again, and you can start to see, okay, what's being impacted here. Is this a momentum situation or what's going on here? So anyway, let's just jump in. We're going to play this 2-4 Lions, 3-2-1 Colts. Lions coming off a big win. But really, it was the defense. The offense still isn't like blowing the doors off anybody. We're not the worst offense in the league. Pretty close. We're not the worst defense in the league. We're pretty close. So, again, pretty true to life to, I guess, what we're seeing here with the actual Lions. So, but let's see. We'll see if we can just win 2 games in a row, I guess. That would be a huge accomplishment for the Lions. We're going to just jump past the intros. Once you've seen once Madden intro, you've seen just about all Madden intros, unfortunately. Come on, EA. Help us out. Give us a little bit more. But I'm enjoying Madden. I like the gameplay. I'm fully behind the Fix Madden franchise hashtag, but I'm also not holding my breath. Life's short. Lots of other things to go do, so I'm not losing sleep over it, but...
For 2020, the longtime Charger, Phillip Rivers. And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh, coming off of the open week.
But I enjoy, I love this broadcast camera. I've had a lot of people ask, by the way, hey, how are you doing that broadcast camera? Like, how do you do that? Check the first episode of this series. That's the very first thing I do in this Same Old Lions series is show you how to properly zoom and handle that kind of weird custom zooming while passing, especially. In broadcast camera mode. So if you want to see how to do that, again, episode 1, it's literally the first thing we do. As you can see, my dog just chilling behind me. So yeah, if you want to see that, that's the most common question I'm getting right now. How do you do that? How do you do that? That's where you can go. I'm not really going to be going over it anymore in live games or anything, but...
And excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. A play fake to now Rivers.
Thought my guy was in the open.
And
This is the team we can press as long as it's not T.Y. Hilton. Desmond Trufant probably could press him a little bit, but it's kind of a... I think they're both rated 85 in press versus release, and oof, the tie usually goes to the receiver, so it's not something I want to do. The other guys I think we can actually press. But we don't do it every single time. It definitely seems to leave you vulnerable.
They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Marlon Mack, his first carry of the game. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here.
Dog's just chilling today. She got some good exercise earlier.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down.
Look at that Lions defense.
And this one's going to go the wrong way.
I say that jokingly for the most part.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play back.
As you'll likely see on this next play.
Defensively, 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they can let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
As I was saying.
Got it. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 45-yard line. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways?
That's okay.
Big play in the run
And they're going to
game
complete
play
passes.
before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
And Justin Coleman brings him down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard.
On the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Rivers. A good throw here, finding Pascal. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
On the give, this is Mack. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Ooh, that's a big sack. Back to the 39. Covered sack.
As he gets home for the sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
Yeah, forces them to punt. That's nice.
They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job.
Guys, the Lions are so bad in real life right now. Oh my gosh. It's like I need Madden to like keep my sanity this year.
Stafford, the one-time Georgia Bulldog, set to pilot the offense of the Detroit Lions.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at the 20. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Ball carrier.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Stafford gets it quickly to Gargo. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That one a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
A first carry now. This is Johnson. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs. They'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Just beating the play clock. Stafford.
Oh, no. Damn, I had a wide open guy, too.
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback.
Oh, they did bring a blitz. I didn't think they blitzed there. Whew, we had some open guys here, though. Yeah, I mean, the blitz isn't what got us. Just Decker got beat, left tackle. Watch Galladay get open here, though. Oh, both those guys are open, but a lot of room over the middle.
Knocked the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because
Play
they
a
can't afford to
field
let
position
the
here.
ball
Just
go
throw a
over
little
to the
screen.
defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
I'm just chilling out tonight. Licking the pillows as usual.
The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ooh. Looks like a forward pass, but defense is playing well so far.
Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Oh, God. No, my angle is terrible. That's a Lions play right there.
Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A
3rd and long. Screen. Eaten alive on it. That's a Lions play right there.
Frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else.
Well, doing a great job against the run today.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11.
At the 38-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Rivers. And that's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, Rivers into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack.
Yeah, man, Lions defense is fast today.
And that is not near enough to pick up the first. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, when we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. And, you know, they were talking about fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about let's start. It's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. The man is good, complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit. 15 and a first down.
32-yard line.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. And 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. On the handoff, this is Swift. This up to about the 38-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
For the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford.
Oh. Dang it, Stafford.
2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down.
Tried to throw it low, which is tough with a quarterback who's, you know, just kind of an average Madden quarterback. Yeah, I mean, the coverage was pretty decent. And then Dola there. It's weird because, like, that weird cut, it's almost like they're on skates, right? Like, when they cut, you know, they slide so much. You kind of expect him to plant right here, and I'm like, oh yeah, he's got plenty of room.
And talk about what worked for him last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
So a change of possession here on the punt.
The Colts take over first.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down?
40 yards of offense.
No score.
Come on, Lions.
On EA Sports. Rivers on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Matt. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Rivers. That's into the hands of Pascal. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 43. 12 yards there and a 1st down. There'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll make it 2nd down.
He was brought down by Will Harris. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Mack. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Carrier.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Detroit was up for the challenge.
It's a crazy defensive game.
Force a 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Indianapolis.
Oh, God.
It's a fake. And this
No.
He's going to have a 1st down. And even 20 yards there.
Oh man, it's so Lions.
Fooled everybody.
Yeah, it did.
They were right in that gray area on the edge of long field goal range.
I feel like that would have never worked if I tried it.
So the defense probably was expecting this was a
Gosh,
possibility.
dang.
They should have been, and in most cases, what you do on defense is you go to what they call punt safe. In other words, is you leave your defense on the field, prepare for them to possibly go for it, and then you just have a little bit different responsibility. You're not really trying to get a big return.
Oops, I accidentally declined that.
They fell asleep at the switch.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Second down, Rivers. Throws this one right side to Pascal. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The Colts on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Mack.
Got it. Damn.
The first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. And he's got his man.
Yeah, I thought Trufant could. Like I said, he's the one guy I don't mind trying to bump with, and he got burned. The fake punt.
Scoreboard here this afternoon. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. Danny Amendola on the return.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it to 26.
The Lions take over 1st and 10.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out over the field. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. From the gun, Stafford.
That's a terrible throw.
Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. To throw again. Stafford. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 14 on that one, and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
But they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
From the 50, it's Stafford. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
1st and 10 at the 30.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice game.
You gotta score on this drive.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run.
Oh, come on. Yeah, I forced it. I tried to throw it underneath, like in a spot only he would get it. God, it's just so frustrating. Didn't really seem like there was anything open. Ooh, yeah, the running back was wide open. Damn. Wasn't looking at him though. That's my bad. I literally threw it to like the most covered person, of course. God. Running back's open. I think even Marvin Jones there on the right would have been open. That running back was just, he would have walked in the end zone.
Charles, not only is that an interception,
interception. It's one when you were really knocking on
An average Madden player.
inside the red
Not
zone.
sure if I mentioned
You're
that.
thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First down, Colts.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Hey, what's going on, Roger? Oh, yeah, we're going to accept that.
So that one will be accepted.
Still first down.
Oh, I'm still bummed about that interception. It's terrible.
They go play action. Rivers. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Complete to Marlon Mack.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. A false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down. Throwing, Rivers. His throw incomplete.
He was looking for Jack Doyle, the Pro Bowl tight end.
And it's 3rd down. The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Oh,
By Pascal out left. And he'll be
nice play.
stopped right at midfield. 63 yards receiving
He's killing us
from him
today.
now. That last catch good enough for a first down.
First down.
They run the draw play with Mack. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
Tackle made.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd.
Roger, you got to check episode 1
And 9.
On 2nd
of this
down.
series. That's the very first thing I do is show you how to do that.
44, 5 yards that time.
The ball carrier. The tackle made at
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. 2 minutes on the
I'm
clock.
still so mad about that INT. That was just stupid. That wasn't Madden. That was just me making a dumb throw.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan.
I gotta shake it off, right?
Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now arguably the halfway point of the
Ooh,
season.
almost interception. Don't think they'll take it twice in a row, right?
Had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Sanchez.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez on presumably. And there
Oh
goes
my God, are you kidding me?
fake. And this is caught. And a fake will work. He's gonna
They
get
faked 2 punts and a converted goal.
It's a first down as they get 19
Yeah, shame on me,
yards
right?
fake punt.
Oh my God.
Rivers now, the throw on 1st down. Dumps this one off to Mack. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all
Unbelievable,
said and done.
man.
Another nice
Seriously,
18 yards that
unreal.
time and another first down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts.
I never thought the
As
AI
the
would do
stoppage will
that.
come with a little under a minute to go.
And I purposely, I wanted to see if they would, so I kind of baited them.
1st and 10.
Yeah, get their cutthroat. Damn. They're playing around.
1st and 10, Rivers. This goes to Mack on the check down. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their
Oh
timeouts.
man, oh man.
As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the
54
first half. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. To the air again here, Rivers. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Man, we are so the Lions right now.
Touchdown number 7 on the year.
Yeah.
And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
I missed a wide open guy for a touchdown. Instead, literally on the same play, throw an interception. They've converted 2 fake punts for first downs,
Sometimes you just have to have some patience.
both of which have led to
It's always an
touchdowns.
adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better.
And that's the story.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Stafford's really hard to use in this game. He's very, very interception prone. And full disclosure, that was my mistake. That was a bad throw. But like, you pay for him, Stafford. Like, you don't get away with him. It's really tough.
Minutes ago in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit.
Why should you run back 25 yards? You need to get the first down. Probably should have taken a timeout.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. A shotgun snap for Stafford. He's going to air out deep.
Oh, that's not a flag. He's holding the guy. I can't believe that's an interception. As I'm throwing it, I'm thinking, oh, he has a chance to score on this. I need pressure on him. Threw it behind him. They just out-jumped the dude by 50,000 feet. Look at that. Look how much higher he jumped. Oh my god.
First and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2nd and 11 at the 41. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's a terrible half.
So we come to halftime here with the visiting Colts taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in week 8.
God, awful first half. Like, really bad.
Now Amendola.
No. I tried to have a better second half. Stafford is just, I can't play with him in this game, man. It's brutal.
And Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly
Ran right into him. Had a huge hole.
Their defense has done its job. It's their
Come on, Madden.
to go out and try and get some points. This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Stafford now to throw. Looking downfield for Jones.
Terrible throw.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Terrible throw.
In desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Stafford. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 30 before he's taken down. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
Oh, man.
At the 41-yard line.
It's having trouble flipping today. Come on.
On 1st down, it's Stafford. He'll get this one to Galladay. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. This thrown quickly out to Jones. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Now it's the receiver.
And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. On second down, Swift. And he's going to build his way forward to the 48. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Screenplay, Johnson. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
That's good.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
First and 10.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Now a carry for Swift. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Tackle made by.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
On 2nd and 9, Stafford is complete to Jones. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Jones. It's a gain.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
Ooh.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. We'll check on his status when we get back. Now it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Stafford. They got position on him, and he pulls it in. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A really nice gain of 25 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Stafford. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Ball carrier.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
On 2nd and goal. Stafford
Yeah.
in trouble, and he'll go
Tried
down
to
back
scramble.
to the 12.
Nothing there.
Sheldon Day, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5.
Sets up.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Throwing is Stafford. It's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the Pro Bowler, was his intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the 1 yard
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
2nd down and goal.
Oh, gosh.
And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. DeForest Buckner able to record his 5th sack of the season. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now Stafford.
Terrible.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up.
Obviously, I could have just run it, but trying to get Stafford back is a touchdown for his interceptions.
But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Oh, I'm definitely accepting it.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. So stuff from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Oh my God, cannot hit anybody.
Kenny Galladay, the intended receiver, but now it's third and goal. About a half-yard from the end zone, third and goal. Back to throw, Stafford. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield.
Just can't hit anybody. Luckily, they keep committing penalties. It's ridiculous right now.
So instead of forcing the field goal, it'll be first.
And obviously, I can just punch this in, but I'm going to have to do here. I'm just trying to get. The red zone offense is so weird in Madden. Like, the defense just plays so differently.
And they'll turn a penalty to try to get in. And he's going to take it in for a Lions.
It's such a weird animal. So some of that was very forceful passing down there, but just wanted to kind of see.
On the season, and the Lions have got it back to a
That was
one-score
just
game.
sharp.
And that one makes it 14-7. So that about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to
75 plays like inside the 10-yard line there.
touchdown run.
To kick off for Detroit.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it will come out to the 25.
5-yard line.
Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. On first down, they'll start out with Matt. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. There's the veteran Jamie Collins busting through to make the stop. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Rivers.
Oh, wow. That is not very Lions-like. That is not the same old Lions.
So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they forced
Whatever, screw them. They did 2 fake punts.
Well, the plan was perfect. It's
Scrubs.
exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that.
My offense is still really bad, though.
By taking the ball away and putting it in
But
the
some of
end
that's just me. Like I said, I'm not the greatest quarterback in Madden by any stretch. And then Stafford's just hard to play with. The quarterback traits, right? If you're unfamiliar, the traits that players have, like trigger happiness, for like a sense of pressure. There's these different traits they have, and what that does is that impacts when they have pressure. So it impacts their accuracy, obviously. It impacts kind of like those suction balls, where the ball like kind of warps to a defender, and then it does increase the probability of an interception, right? So like Aaron Rodgers could throw the exact same pass, same kind of pressure as Matthew Stafford. His, truth would probably be completed, whereas Stafford's will be intercepted. And so when you have a quarterback who has like the trigger happy and I forget the other one, there's like another really bad trait. He has both traits in this game. He's had it for a number of years. So I love Matthew Stafford, but in Madden, like, he's miserable to play with. Like, there's no forgiveness.
Let's talk for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down, Colts.
They'll run on first down.
Oh, no. Switched to the defensive tackle on accident and got completely taken out of that play. It was run right at my guy.
While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 42-yard line. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Brings up when a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, lots of yardage ugly.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back.
Where's my guy?
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 25-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
The Colts, first down.
A first down throw here for Rivers.
Another one.
On the screen with Mack. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain on the screen there at second down.
Crowd sounds a lot better in Madden this year, especially with headphones on. The timing is just a lot better on plays like that.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. So second and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit.
Oh, this is enough. Yes.
It's Desmond Trufant. He's at the 50.
Screw Colts. Making up for those two fake punts. That's now 4 defensive touchdowns in the last 2 weeks for the Lions. He was actually the defensive player of the week in the NFC last week. 10 tackles and pick 6. I just can't stop throwing interceptions with Stafford, though. Damn. It might be the first time I've ever seen a bobbled catch by a user defender, or you know what I mean, like a defender on my team. Usually it just kind of bobbles around for all eternity. Defense coming to play after being absolute defensive sieve the first 2 games.
Start their next drive, and following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
Yeah, I'm going to pass defense on that. They're not panicked yet.
On this drive, and they'll probably help them a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense.
All right. Hey, Lions had a lead in the fourth quarter. We know what that means. Danger. Yeah, 21 points in the third quarter.
But they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the fourth quarter.
Coach, why are we playing a prevent in here?
So
first down.
36 now, first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Campbell making the catch. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Pass complete.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? Not like any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow,
Which means that I'm seeing today.
using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
17 yards.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Rivers on the money complete.
Home in that play.
Down, but not before they're inside the 25.
To Marlon Mack.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. He's going to go down here and sack. They push him back to the 34.
All right.
In there to bury loss of 11.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Throwing on second and long. Rivers, he's got Jack Doyle. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Jack Doyle.
The Colts on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 15. From the gun, Rivers.
Fine. I'll give him that.
That's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more.
I mean, are they going to fake this too?
Out of that, but not enough to prevent a fourth down.
Well, that's certainly playing down a distance very well for the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Hey, I said at the start of the stream, I wanted to see a close game. I mean, not that every game needs to be close, but nice to see a little bit of back and forth. It's still been a weird game. I mean, 2 defensive touchdowns again for the Lions. 2 stupid interceptions by the Lions, but one is definitely my fault. The other one is kind of a mix. A little Madden-esque interception. Their defender jumped 10 feet higher than my guy. Oops, I don't know what I expect. Yeah,
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They begin with a quick throw out left. That one good for 10 yards. And they'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Stafford.
Hit it that time. That's the play I missed earlier.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
4 rushes, 0 yards. Cool.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
From the 44, Stafford, caught by Jones.
Stafford's pass.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. In this case, he came up with
You missed it? What the hell?
nice, sure tackle.
How do you miss that? Oh my god.
So
It's such a Lions play.
a tight game like this, but this kick
They were in a fake prevent too.
keep the score right where it is.
Yeah, it wouldn't have made this a 2-score game, but any cushion this late definitely would have helped. Now they need to ask their defense for
Oh, come on, you step out.
and that's going to require some work.
And he's out of bounds just before
This is quite the Lions finish right here, guys.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
We're trying our best.
4 yards on that last
Trying our best to
completion,
lose
so
it.
that sets up 2nd and 6. Looking for Campbell down.
Oh, and there it is.
15.
What a strike.
He's able to take this way down into Detroit territory. A big play there for Andy.
Such a Lions game, man.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Oh, he dropped it.
First
Wow.
down, but this one winds up to be
Wow.
incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone, spaces at a premium for receivers to try and operate.
I mean, they're gonna score. We should just let him, right?
A 2nd down throw for Rivers. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll leave leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end.
Oh, my God.
Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
On 3rd down, a run by Mack. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts are going to jump back in front. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory.
Funny time, but I mean, our offense has not done a whole lot.
And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
No effort to bring this one out.
We get the boost in the red zone. We hit, I mean, one drive, it took us like 2 extra penalties on them. We didn't get it in the end zone.
They will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Now a 1st down throw. Stafford.
Oh, dude, hold on to the ball, man.
Too tough to hold on to that one.
Hold on to the ball.
Incomplete.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Stafford. He gets this one to Johnson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there. 1st down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Stafford on 1st down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it. Unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Second and 10, Stafford again. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes.
Why did he throw off his back foot?
The biggest was maybe bringing the running back in to try and keep you.
That was weird. Stafford, like, totally just threw off his back foot. Oh, they just stopped him.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you got to trust yourself and truth and make a play on the football.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Starting the drive with a give to Mack. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
Ball carrier.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. They keep it on the ground. Mack again. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Working out of the gun. Rivers. And he's got his man Hilton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. Rivers on 1st down. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. And he'll go down. Inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
A gain of 21 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down. Stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st down in field goal range already. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Tracy Walker in on the tackle. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
at the 23-yard line.
Staying on the ground with Mack. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Yeah, I guess we should be trying to
Like a
skip
guy who
over it.
understands the situation. Also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college.
Man.
Around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the
Must
ball
say,
out
stupid.
while he's
Sometimes they're pretty dumb.
bring
It's
it back
still
to the
kicker.
coach. He's in big trouble.
39-yard attempt.
That's the Lions loss right there. Hey, fourth quarter blown lead. Looking for some realistic sliders. There you go. Lions blow fourth quarter lead. Stafford throws some crummy interceptions. That were my fault.
When you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells
No one steps up in the fourth quarter.
dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you
Oh,
close, the way that you finish.
that's ugly. Hey, let's do some scouting though. Just like the same old Lions in real life, we get to get excited about the draft in like October. So yeah, there's that. Terrible. Like, I don't know. I used the Lions the last few Maddens and like I can play with other quarterbacks like in online leagues and stuff, and I love Matthew Stafford. I think he's a great dude. I love him on the Lions, but he's really hard to use in Madden. Like really hard to use. We lost by, he played terrible. We only lost by 3. Our offense had 210 yards. Like, that's a half. And our defense didn't do oh, actually they did. I thought that was total yardage. Yeah, right. Our defense, surprisingly, I mean, some of that was on 2 fake punts they converted. Just ridiculous game. Turnovers killed us. They were pretty damn good on third down. Still can't get penalties right in Madden at all. Tonight's Monday Night Football game, right? I heard Saints had 10 penalties for over 100 yards. You just don't see that in Madden. I don't get it, man. I just wish they would just tighten up this game. Stafford's terrible. That's a terrible game. 2 costly turnovers. He's barely over 50%. He fumbled too, I believe. Kerryon Johnson has been pretty useless this year. DeAndre Swift's been good, but I mean, we only gave him the ball 9 times. We were throwing a lot, which I don't mind. Galladay, he's gonna have a Pro Bowl year. He's been really good. And just the 1 drop, surprisingly. Let's see how the Colts did here. Their punter was 2 for 2. 39 yards. Unbelievable. 30-37, 81%. I mean, just completely torched us. Threw a pick 6. That kept it close. Actually gave us the lead. They were very consistent with Marlon Mack, but we did a decent job. 6 broken tackles, though. It's just too much. He also had 12 catches. My goodness. Pascal had a nice game. They were distributing the ball really well. They had 2 drops. I got sacked 4 times. That's obnoxious. I sacked them 4 times. Tavon Wilson, pulling the line. So 2 safeties. Guys coming up making plays. This will show you a lot too if you're throwing in the coverage. 4 and 6 passes defended. We just had the 2. I didn't play well. I mean, this is on my quarterback play just as much as anything else today. So we'll lick our wounds. That's just how it goes. All right, get some player upgrades here. Let's just release it back. Number 4. Aquara, older brother of Julian Aquara. Few weekly awards. Oh, that was last week's. Yeah. Well, we can advance. Dang, man, 2 and 5. Playing terrible. I want to see. I do want to check one stat thing really quick. What I want to check is just. Well, first off, let's see how Stafford is looking here. Yeah, it's just bad. Really, really bad. 7 interceptions. In what, 7 games? Are we 2 and 5? What's my record? 2 and 5, I think. We are 2 and 5. So yeah, I mean that's a lot. That's too many. Anyway, what I'm checking is number of broken tackles because I'm seeing like 4, 5, 6 each week by the guys we're facing. And again, the Lions aren't not the world's greatest defense by any means, but when it starts to be a consistent problem, and I think I have tackling up to 55 already for the user on the sliders, but so the leader, and this is an all AI team, right? So they've played. I don't know if we can see. Can you see weekly stats? I don't think you can. Season stats. Oh yeah, cool. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they play 8 games, and he's got. So he's averaging what, about 4 or so? A little bit more than 4. So, I mean, that's not bad. We're not terrible, but I mean, we're kind of giving up. Yeah, I mean, it's still a little bit too many, but I think 55 is okay for now. Interesting. Boy, big day for Drew Brees. 5 touchdowns for Minshew. Rough season for the Lions. Really rough. 4th in the NFL, Kenny Galladay. Offensive yards, we're dead last. We had our bye already, but still, dead last. Defensive yards, 26th. Again, sort of helped by the bye, so it could be worse. Points scored, 22nd. We're just bad. 27th allowed. Hey, they're looking bad in real life too, so I think there'd be a problem with the sliders if I was undefeated or had 1 loss or something like that. Well, let's take a look at scouting. Let's kind of go through different positions here. So I've only scouted a couple quarterbacks so far. Again, I've been trying to avoid kind of early first guys because I just don't know. Right now, we're slotted to pick 8th, but we just don't know yet. So I don't want to waste too much training scouting kind of these early guys. But I just start scouting some guys who could be around with either like our 1st or 2nd pick. Cameron Hopkins came back as an early 2nd, so okay, it's an option maybe. Another strong arm quarterback. He scouted out to the late 5th, so let's see. Haven't scouted any running backs at all, which is fine. We're okay with that right now. We're kind of through the first 2 rounds, actually the first 3 rounds here of receivers, minus this guy, so we'll have a quick look. Nice. Him to our block. Not looking at tight ends. Not going to look at those guys just yet. I will start looking at 3rd round guys who are fits. The power guys aren't going to be fits for us at all, what we're trying to do. We don't need a center. I don't really need a pass protecting guard, even if we were to move him. What's his size? Yeah, he's really undersized anyway. I think I will finish scouting these guys out. Oh jeez, yeah, they're gonna be bad. Six. Dang, like nothing for the offensive line. He's an early first. Terrible. Alright, well, nothing really popped much as far as scouting this time around, but Trey Flowers is back, so that's good news, but Lions continue to struggle as you'd expect. So again, it's always a tough balance when your team is struggling. I've struggled playing quarterback, as I mentioned, a little bit this year, so but yeah, that's part of it, I think, with this slider set. So again, hopefully seeing the gameplay in action does help you. Tinker with the sliders. I think that's a good thing. I don't care if I don't really think locking in sliders does anybody any good. So feel free to experiment around. The game's touchy. This is a much more touchy slider system than say MLB The Show, as I mentioned. So, but anyway, I do hope it helps to see. And again, you can find this actual slider set up on Operation Sports on their Madden slider section. I'm Mike Lowe. You can follow me on Twitter at MikeLowe47 if you'd like. You can also subscribe to this channel. It'll ping you the next time I'm streaming this or MLB The Show or whatever else. So, but usually it's just franchise mode sports games, things like that. So appreciate you checking out. If you do have questions, even in this chat later, you want to leave them, I'll reply on the YouTube channel here. So thanks again for watching. See you next time.